Hey everyone, welcome back to another pick a card reading here on my YouTube channel, Into the Light. Thank you for being here today, and if you're new here, my name is Faith and I am an intuitive tarot reader. I also post just spirituality based videos on this channel and also subliminals, which I'll be doing a lot more of, okay? So here is your pick a card reading today. This is an important love message meant to find you. So whenever you see this, this is timeless. This is the message for you. So we have three groups to choose from today. We have group 1 with the rose quartz, group 2 with the lavender rose quartz, and group 3 with this cute stone that I found on my walk. Okay, so those are your three groups to choose from today. Think about the question, what important message needs to find me today in terms of love? And allow your intuition to guide you to your pile or crystal of choice. You can find your timestamps in the description box or the comments down below. I'll see you at your reading. If you have chosen group 1 with the rose quartz, you have found your way to your reading. So, what important love message do you need to know? Okay. So we have choose wisely. We have disruption. We have accelerated motion. We have fourth house. Okay. We have seventh house. So again, relationships, love. Okay. And then for your oracle cards, we have religious factors. We have keep an open mind in the reverse. We have lightning and paradise. Okay, so let me just make sure you can see all the cards here. So this important love message. Why were you drawn towards this reading? Why did you click on this reading today? What needs to be said? Okay, for those who have chosen rose quartz. So I'm getting a couple of messages here. So just take what resonates, all right? So I'm getting you have a couple of options in love, or perhaps you have like maybe two. You're not too sure who to focus your energy on. And perhaps you do feel more for one person over the other. However, it kind of is leaving you a little bit conflicted because the person that you care a lot about is the one that's not giving you as much attention. The person that you really want to be with may not be at the energetic level to have a stable, sustainable, and committed relationship. Okay, but you want them so bad, right? So choose wisely here. Remember that in love, we have so many options. Okay, we do have a lot of options. Even if you are someone that um is really into the whole twin flame concept, we still have so many soulmates. We still can go through so many people. We can date. We're so free to, put ourselves out there and explore and socialize because we're human beings at the end of the day, right? Seeing 222 as my confirmation. Okay. So even if you feel like in love right now, the person you want is not giving you as much attention, but the person that really wants you, you're not really interested in them, still give it a try. Even with these past people, you can give them a try, but like it would be really nice to have some new people around too, Because with the choose wisely and disruption, it's like you are limiting yourself right now when you can have so much more with accelerated motion. You're keeping yourself comfortable with the fourth house. Maybe you have a set idea of who you want to date. Maybe only date people with brown hair. Maybe only date blondes or something. Like you're just like comfortable in some sort of type of person, some sort of ideal, some sort of expectation that is closing you off to other things, bigger things, like things you wouldn't even imagine. And for some of you that are holding on so tightly to one person that like isn't showing you the love that you deserve and the respect that you deserve, don't keep yourself limited, all right? Don't keep yourself limited. There's so many people out there that you haven't met yet, haven't spoken to yet, that has so much information to give you, so much love to give you, so much support to give you. You know what I mean? So don't keep your eyes just focused on one thing. Again, choose wisely. You have many options, but see how this person is just sitting? This person knows their options, but like because this is a sea, like this is an ocean, it's like there's so much to explore. So you don't have to choose right away, right? Okay, we also have seventh house. So like fourth house and seventh house here is just showing me that like with relationships, you might be somebody that has like some sort of comfortable expectation or ideal, or you think you want one certain person, especially seeing keep an open mind being in reverse. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, and being in reverse, it's like maybe right now you aren't keeping an open mind because of what you were taught at home, because of what you're comfortable with, especially also seeing religious factors. Like maybe you feel like you should only date this person or be with this person because this is who your family would like. This is who your family would love to see you bring home or something like that. But you can't keep yourself limited like that. Like you can't. Especially with your soulmate might be somebody different than you expect, right? We also have lightning. So again, there's going to be like a sudden change here. I feel like there's going to be a change with your perspective, change with your expectations, okay? Because I see a new relationship coming in that's different than you've ever experienced before. And you don't have to settle down with this person. You don't have to commit to this person. This is just about dating around and like, figuring out what kind of person that suits you and not just like what suits your expectations. You still have so much to explore, especially if you're young watching this. There's so much that you have yet to explore, and that's so important for you right now, especially with paradise. Right now, you're supposed to explore, be happy, expansion is here, playfulness, enjoying each other. Like you're supposed to just like get out there, the person that you're supposed to be with long term will come. But it's like right now it's time to kind of like enjoy yourself. Don't settle down or just keep your eyes on one person right now. Okay? There's so much more out there for you. All right? And don't just pick who you think your parents would like either if you're young, okay? And that's what I got for y'all that chose group one. If you enjoyed that reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye now. Okay, so if you have chosen group two with the lavender rose quartz, you have found your way to your reading. So, important love message meant to find you. Let's figure out what that is and what you need to know. Okay, so we have foundation and achievements. Okay, we have intuition. We have hope. We have the 12th house. We have the first house. And for your oracle cards, we have children. We have make the effort. Soulmates. And addiction. Okay. So, this important love message, what do you need to know right now? What do you need to know today? Why were you drawn towards this reading? Why did the universe align you with this video today? Let's figure it out, okay? So, first things first, I see that you are somebody that is very, very intuitive. You're very in tune, you're very self-aware. You've definitely went through a lot in the past to get you to the place that you are today. You made your mistakes, but you learned from them. Okay, you may have not been aware of the type of relationships you kept around you in the past. You weren't aware of how much you were doing for others more than they were doing for you, but it's like you've ended that cycle. And that's why we start off this reading with foundations and achievements, because you've ended a lot of like karmic cycles in love, okay? Like if you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so like afraid, like I don't want to be in another karmic relationship, yada yada, that's not going to happen for you, okay? Like even if you're met with new people, that are soulmates and you don't end up being with them, or that soulmate may have some issues that they are already dealing with as well, that doesn't mean you're going to have like bad karma or something. Like it's like that's not going to affect you. That's what I want you to know, okay? So Let's see here. I think what's also really important for you is to use your intuition in terms of love. And I feel like sometimes you can stop yourself or like ignore your intuition, especially when you are so like involved with somebody emotionally. Like you really need to kind of sit back a little bit and reflect. Is this person right for me? Okay. Because I feel like some of you might like end up really, really interested in someone, or maybe this happened in the past where you're really, really interested in a person, but they ended up not being the person you thought they were, or you just like ended badly, or something just happened unexpectedly. But it's like there were signs, there were like those red flags that you weren't paying attention to, but your intuition knew from like the start, like this is not something to keep myself involved in. Even if you had like a little fling, like your intuition knew that it wasn't going to last long, right? Especially with 12th house and first house here. Like with 12th house, this is about reflection, it's about healing, resolutions, endings, everything like that. So with this being here, it's like you could have had to like withdraw and focus inward because of relationships, right? And I feel like if you're currently going through this whole healing journey, this journey of self-love, obviously you don't have to be 100% healed to be in a relationship, but it's like you are recognizing your own um hidden wounds. You're recognizing those things, you're recognizing your weaknesses, you're recognizing your triggers. So this is really important for you to know, because it's like when you do end up getting into a relationship, you're going to know what it is that's going to stop you. You know what's going to trigger you, right? So you can like call those things out. Again, with the first house, you're somebody that's very aware. Like, look, immediately is up here. Immediately, the way you project yourself, do it on your own. So it's like you're going to know, seeing 444 right now, too. That might be a sign for you, but you're going to know immediately when something from your subconscious is arising. You're going to know when something is triggering you. Okay, so if you are ever like afraid of getting a relationship, in a long-term relationship, and you're afraid of messing up or something, it's not going to happen. Okay, a lot of you have healed your inner child. All right, so I don't see you repeating any past relationship patterns, which is really the message here today. That's really important for you to know, especially if you feel like a little bit of fear that you're going to choose the wrong person or run into the same lesson. Like, it's not going to happen here. Okay. I'm also getting the person that you end up being with is also going to be someone that has really good intuition as well. This, again, hope here is a star. So this is about healing too. So this person is going to be like somebody that would be healing to you, like spiritually as well. Like maybe this person kind of like can tune into your subconscious and figure out how you're feeling too with their intuition. And that's like the kind of love that you do need in your life too. You need somebody to get you and be like self-aware, and understand who you are, understand your identity, and have like a strong influence on your own healing and your own growth. Okay, so if you find somebody that helps you grow, you find somebody that helps you change your mindset and be more positive, you find somebody that makes the effort with you all the time, that person is your soulmate. That person is the one. Okay, but again, I feel like this person may have to like heal some sort of addictions, or some sort of codependency on something. But this person is your soulmate. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the person you're supposed to be with, perhaps they're like currently codependent on their parent right now. Okay, perhaps they're still dealing with some inner child wounds. That doesn't mean this person is toxic or bad for you or whatever. The same way you had to heal and go through your own stuff, so does this person. You know what I mean? So don't give up on this person just because, they're still trying to fix things themselves. If this person is going to be someone that like helps you grow and recognizes how they need to grow and heal, then this is a good sign. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's kind of some love messages that I got for you today that is important to know. If you enjoyed that reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye now. So if you have chosen group 3 with this really cool stone that I found on a walk, you have found your way to your reading. So what important love messages do you need to know today? What is coming through? Just anything that you need to know that, Spirit wants you to know, the universe wants you to know. So we have destiny. Okay. Next we have suffering and silence in the reverse. Let me move the crystal or the stone here. We have light. For your karma cards, we have moon. Next we have Mercury. We have getting to know each other. We have finances and career. And for your oracle, we have abundance, your Island Time Wellness Oracle, and we have the butterfly. Okay, so important love messages. What do you need to know? Why are you drawn towards this reading today? What message is here for you, even if it's one out of like 6 of them or something? I don't know. Let's see. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to stop recording for a second because I was running out of space. But let's get on with your reading here. So, let's see. Okay, so what I was getting basically is that this is your important message that you need for love, right? So it's important for you to acknowledge that you have a purpose, okay? And your purpose is so much more than meeting your divine counterpart, okay? And I know a lot of people may not talk about this, but I'm going to tell you here today. You have a purpose here on earth, okay? You have such amazing, creative, and untapped into potential that you can literally access the moment that you choose yourself, okay? The moment that you work on yourself, the moment that you stop thinking that your end of your life should be, married and like having kids or dogs or something. Like, that's not it. Okay, you start fully living your life when you figure out what your purpose is, what your destiny is, and this is going to bring you a lot more light. Because right now, Nine of Swords being reversed, it's like, for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, you could be like really anxious about love, and you could be really thinking about somebody, and it's like just a lot, but you're like looking for something to pull you away from this. So this could be your energy in the past, or this is maybe you like getting out of this energy. Okay, so take it, you're either one side or the other, but I am seeing you wanting to explore more of life, and you kind of being fed up with like love in general. Maybe somebody didn't, treat you in the way that you expected to be treated, and you're like, you know what, I need to find some other happiness, and light is here. And this is the Sun card, right? So this is you finding your happiness. But that starts when you really get in tune with your emotions, because we have moon here, and really figure out like, am I holding on to this person emotionally and in the way where it stunts my growth? Okay, because some of you might be waiting for somebody or just waiting for love in general, and it's like that's only going to stunt your growth. Okay, so I feel like it's really important for you to confront your feelings. So you're Mercury here. Mercury is about thinking, thoughts, speaking, and then moon again, feelings, reactions, right? So right now it's important to confront your feelings in love, about love. Think about what expectations you have that could be keeping you stagnant, and also just recognize again, like love is coming and love will come, but you need to figure out what your purpose is. You need to find your own stability, okay, especially with like destiny, and then we have finances and career, and we have abundance. Can't make this up. You need to find your own stability. You need to become self-reliant, independent, okay? You need to explore your authentic self. If you don't even fully know who you are, then how can you be in a relationship with somebody else? If you don't fully love yourself, if you don't fully have a plan for yourself, then you're going to just start being codependent on other people because you haven't fully figured yourself out yet, right? So it's really important for you to figure out your destiny, figure out your abundance, okay? find and create your own stability. Okay, because especially in society, society has told us, like, if you're a woman watching this, you know, society is like, oh, you have to find a man that can be the breadwinner, that will support you financially, and then you just like stay at home, take care of the children, and whatever. You know what I mean? That's what's been so ingrained and conditioned in, the brains of women, I feel, because a lot of us feel like happiness and that big goal that we're all looking for is marriage and children, and that's like not it. You have a destiny, you have a purpose. Okay, your life here on earth isn't just to take care of one other person, like your future spouse. And it's not like, obviously, when you have children one day, if you want to, then a part of your life purpose will be helping your children. But it's like, you need to know who you are first. You need to experience life first. How are you going to teach if you haven't been, taught already? You know what I mean? So I feel like for you, it's just really important in love that you confront your feelings and your expectations in love, and also recognize that, you still need to kind of like get to know yourself. Like, I know we have getting to know each other, but you still need to get to know yourself and who you are as a person, um, before you really get into a full relationship. You need to know what you want to do in life, kind of have direction before you put yourself into a relationship. Because if you don't have that direction, then you build a codependency on somebody. Okay? If you don't have your own, then you're going to want somebody else's. Again, codependency, right? And again, when you do get into a relationship, don't just like have these rose colored glasses on and feel like, okay, this is my next person. They'll probably be my forever. Not every person you meet, not everybody you date is going to be your forever person. You know what I mean? And like, you need to be all right with that. You still need to get to know somebody before you like throw expectations on them. Okay? So that's really important for you to know, because especially with the butterfly, like, your ideal, your expectations with relationships, it needs to evolve, it needs to grow. Okay? It needs to change here. Again, healing the inner child. Healing the inner child here, again, gives me that idea of codependency, of attaching, of wanting to be loved so badly, of wanting somebody else to like kind of make decisions for us and things like that. You need to heal your inner child here. You need to know your destiny. You need to know who you are first before you fully dive into love, because that happiness comes from you. And once you're in alignment, then love comes to you easily. Okay? So that's what I got for y'all. That chose group 3. If you enjoyed that reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye now.